Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Excuse me. Come back at you with another offering off my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks. This is a series of videos that I do where I go over there and I try out food and drink items, usually new items or maybe obscure items or foreign items, things that, hopefully are going to be interesting for me to consume and then talk about with the hand movement and such. But yeah, and maybe you've seen some of my other videos. There's a lot of them now, folks. Feel free to watch them. Do people watch my videos? I don't know. Some people do. Some people do. Anyway, folks, yeah. So I'm doing a batch of these videos. Anybody who maybe has seen my videos might know that I go over there and I do these in batches. So it's been a little bit actually since the last one I did. I took a little bit of a break. Sorry. I just got out of the shower late, maybe 20 minutes ago or so. So I've got all this stuff that was inside me, like just awful wart shit and phlegm things and stuff. And it's, trying to fight its way back up. Not a big fan. That was gross. Anyway, folks, so what am I trying today? Well, folks, boom! Yes, indeed, folks. I think if you're one of these people like myself who do these videos where you try things, Mountain Dew's got to be kind of part of your overall equation. Certainly has been of mine. I did Mountain Dew Violet, did one of the energy drinks that they have. Oh man, what was the other one? I did Maui Burst. That was one that I did relatively recently, my last batch that I did. So had to do this one. I also did Voodoo. That was the last holiday one, the Halloween one. And this one, which is kind of some crap because it's holiday, but it's clearly built for, for Christmas. And I think that's kind of shenanigans because this was in stores immediately after Halloween was done. And I'm literally talking like next day. The same stands and stuff that had the Voodoo were this the next day. So, and the thing is, folks, we've got Thanksgiving in between there. And I'll be honest with you, folks, I kind of like Thanksgiving more than Christmas at this point in my life, because now that I'm older and stuff, I'm expected to pay for gifts and things, and I usually don't have that much money to toss around. Granted, I buy this useless crap, so maybe less Mountain Dew, more gifts. Right, folks? But yeah. So now, disclosure on this one. Usually I go into these blind, trying out completely new. They had this last year. I had it last year. I wasn't doing videos. Well, actually, I don't think I was doing videos yet. I think I started that at the beginning of this year, specifically 2020. But I certainly had this. And the precursor to this, it's actually a little bit of a fudge on Mountain Dew's history, because about like maybe 3-4 years ago, they had a pretty nice little thing. They had a Mountain Dew called Dew SA, which was a combination of Code Red, Whiteout, and Voltage, red, white, and blue. Neat idea, a bit gimmicky, and some people said a little bit lazy, but at the very least, it was 3 flavors mixed together. It made a tasty dew, but they decided to go over there and basically retire that one, and now they have the Liberty Brew, which is their 4th of July brew that they come out with. I didn't do a video for that one because I just drank it. I don't think that was when I was taking a break from doing videos. So they decided to get a little bit cocky, and when Christmas rolled around, they came out with another holiday one. This one, they decided, hey, that Liberty Brew idea where we mix 3 of our currently existing flavors went over so well, what if we went over there and we mixed our normal Mountain Dew, green, with Code Red, red Christmas? Yeah. Dew SA, I personally was willing to go with. I actually thought it was pretty good. I don't remember the name of the other one that they had for the Christmas one, but it was lazy, folks. Lazy. So as a result, the next year, we got Merry Mashup, which is cranberry pomegranate flavor with other natural flavors. So that's a little history rundown for you of the holiday Mountain Dew. So I remember enjoying this, but I don't remember it being one of my like favorites. Even like the Liberty Brew, I recall liking more. But I do think I like this one more than the Voodoo, from my memory anyway. So obviously I'm going to try it in a second here. Also, just got to highlight my my excellent Altered Beast shirt, done in the comic book style. I usually like to highlight my shirts. I'm very proud of my shirts because, you know, being a kid who, you know, didn't always have a lot to go over there and spend on things and stuff like that, you know. I mean, I had to save up my money, buy some Linkin Park CDs or, you know, the latest Limp Bizkit album or what have you. You know, now that I'm an older person, I guess I'm an adult maybe, you know, got a little extra cash, not a ton, but a little bit to throw around. Sometimes I like to get some nice shirts, and this is a very nice shirt. Altered Beast, excellent. Maybe not excellent, but very good. Sega Genesis game. Lots of people around my age probably remember it. It was originally the pack-in game with the Genesis, not Sonic the Hedgehog. That came later. Anyway, folks, I'm going to try the thing. 290 calories per bottle. Does that matter? Not even a little bit. I don't actually care. Usually I like to tell a little story or something, but I think I'll call like my whole little history of the Mountain Dew thing my story, so. Oh, man. Again, just that stuff in my throat. Hopefully this will help get it down. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, alright. That's pretty much how I remember it. The first thing I'll say, I think adding the pomegranate with the cranberry was an excellent idea. Whoever came up with that one, good on you. Because cranberry is obviously the more like holiday-oriented, you know, fruit. You know, you have like cranberries with like, I don't know, Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever you do. I don't know. But it's a thing. But cranberries, at least for me, kind of suck. They're not one of my favorite fruits. I don't actively dislike them, but there's a reason why like cranberry goes so great with like everything else, because by itself it's sort of just not that good. Although, I mean, hey folks, if you enjoy it, good on you. I'm not the biggest fan. I think if they'd just gone over there and had a cranberry Mountain Dew, I would not have personally been into it. But I think that the pomegranate flavor with the cranberry does a very good job kind of muting that tartness that comes with cranberries. And I'm not a big tart guy, so that's kind of part of the reason why I'm not huge into it. Though, like I said, I like it when it's made a cran pineapple. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's cran tropical and all kinds of cran stuff. It's a cran universe, folks. It's like a whole Image Comics universe that just, instead of taking off with comics, it went over there and it just went off into its own direction and eventually became fruit juice. The cran universe. But yeah, yeah, you get kind of that hint of cranberry at the beginning, and then it sort of mellows more with the pomegranate. The pomegranate's kind of the tail end of it. One thing I will say though, I do wish, and this is going to sound a little bit contradictory to what I was saying before, I do wish they'd left a little bit of the tartness in with the cranberry. Because, like I said, with like cran pineapple and stuff like that, part of why those work is because, you know, it's usually added to something sweet, and then it also has that tartness to kind of even it out. In this case, they really dropped the tartness, and I think that would have made this a little bit more of a memorable drink, comparatively. Whereas, it's a good drink, it's, you know, perfectly fine for what it does, but would I put it, like, anywhere near, you know, like my upper tier of Mountain Dews? No. It would be somewhere kind of like lower middle, I think. It's perfectly fine. It does its job. But I do wish it had some more bite. I think if it had had that bite, it would have lingered a little bit more on the palate. And, like I said, just would have been a more memorable overall taste. Whereas, being what it is, it's fine, but nothing spectacular. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I mean, sure. It's, like I said, it's perfectly fine. It is a limited edition item, so, hey, if you haven't tried it before and you like Mountain Dew, give it a shot. Or maybe you have, like me, you tried it before last year and you're like, oh, it's been a year, maybe I really like it. Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you'll like it more than I will. Excuse me. I will say, I will go with my earlier statement that I do enjoy it more than Voodoo, though I think Voodoo had a more memorable taste overall. The taste of Voodoo has never been one of my favorites. So this one, even though it has, I would say, like a more conventional taste to it, like if it wasn't, Merry Mashup and stuff, they're just, call it like Mountain Dew Raspberry Rush. Sure. I probably would have gone, I would have just as easily gone along with that. So, but yeah, hey, like I said, give it a shot. Maybe you'll dig it more than I did. And I didn't dislike it, so it's perfectly fine. I'm absolutely going to finish that. Part of the reason why I'm doing these today is because I am mostly out of supplies in my fridge at the moment. And I don't really want to go to the grocery store. So, yeah, I figured better get to doing on some of these things. So that way I can go over there and, rationalize to myself. Anyway, folks, you don't need to know any of that. So if you could go over there, if you're familiar with my other videos, you already know what's coming. Do 5 things for me, folks. Have yourself an amazing rest of your day, fantastic rest of your week, spectacular rest of your month, phenomenal rest of your year, and if you could go over there and just have the most merry mashup rest of your life possible. Actually, do better than that, because that would be kind of generic. That'd be a fairly generic life, though not terrible. So, I don't know. Have yourself a Maui Blast life. I like Maui Blast a lot more than I like Merry Mashup. But yeah, folks. And then just 2 final things. You can go over there. If you can, try to bring some positivity into the world. Not always possible. Don't get yourself down if you can't. Hey man, especially this year, 2020, not a year for positivity. But all the more reason why we have to try when we can to go over there and put the positivity out there. Help out the folks around us. And even if you can't, just try not to be an asshole. Usually doable. Even if you can't push the positivity out, keep the assholeness in. And then finally, folks, if you could go over there and do the thing for me, whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you've got a fantastic new flavor idea for Mountain Dew that you've been sitting on for years. Get to doing. You go over there and you badger those Mountain Dew people until they listen to you and they go over there and make cement-flavored Mountain Dew. Because, damn it all, you know it's tasty. Do it. I mean, don't actually badger people. That wouldn't be cool. But, just go out and do those things. Start a band or, I don't know, get into boxing, or, I don't know, trying to look around my room for inspirational things. There's a lot of band stuff. Get some hamsters. I have hamsters. That was my thing. So, I have hamsters. I have 5 now. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off. Just keep kicking that ass and all that good stuff, folks. See you later. Bye.